Another type of tool that critical theories on the Bible uses is form criticism, which sees the Bible as a collection of what are called pericopes, or individual parts, which were then stitched together by a stitcher. In other words, the Bible is like a quilt. So then form criticism tries to identify who quilted, who put together these pericopes, or these quilt patches. Form criticism tries to identify each pericope, whether it's a parable or a psalm or other forms, and then locate its origin, which we call the Sitz im Leben, in the oral tradition prior to it being written down in the Bible. And by identifying its origin, its place, it helps with the task of interpretation. So what was the original form of the passage prior to it being written down? How did it change as it was passed down orally and then eventually written down? Because, right, something that's written is different from something that is oral. There are nuances of speaking something that cannot quite be grasped when it's written down. And I just want to introduce you to one aspect of another very important aspect of Old Testament interpretation is the question of, is God violent? Right? Because there seems to be a radical difference between the God of the Old, who seeks justice and violence, and the God of the New, who provides forgiveness and peace and reconciliation through Christ. So much so, it seems, that there's a difference that Marcion, an early theologian, introduced the Marcionite Bible, in which he saw the God of the New Testament as the true God, as the true supreme being, and saw the Old Testament God as a wicked demiurge, a sort of corruption of the true God. And so this is a question that I ask, and I recommend that you continue to negotiate through as you do more theological writings. This was a basic introduction to the Old Testament, and I'll leave you with this fundamental, this very broad general question: how to read the Old Testament. Context matters, where it was written. History matters. The literary form matters. The linguistic aspect matters. In other words, what language was it written in? And the theology of it matters as well.